What's up, everybody? Welcome to Kumakichi Plays Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight was a game that came out last year by Yacht Club Games, and it hits me right in the nostalgia feels. It's very akin to the old Nintendo games like Mega Man that I grew up on as a child. So let's just jump right in. I'm gonna start on a new adventure so we can experience this together. What should I be? I'll just be boring and be Kuma. Such painful. There we go. Yes, go. There's Shovel Knight and Shield Girl. Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. Of all heroes, none shone brighter than Shovel Knight and Shield Knight. But their travels together ended at the Tower of Fates, when a cursed amulet wrought terrible magic. When Shovel Knight awoke, the tower was sealed, and Shield Knight was gone. His spirit broken, a grieving Shovel Knight went to a life of solitude. But without champions, the land was seized by a vile power, the Enchantress and her Order of No Quarter. Now, when the tower is unsealed and devastation looms, a new adventure is about to begin. Alright, let's start this adventure. So like I said, this game is very similar to the old Mega Man games and the old Nintendo style. My first console growing up was Nintendo, so this hits me right in the nostalgia. It makes me remember all those good times. So this is Shovel Knight. His main weapon is obviously a shovel, which is interesting because it serves as both a weapon and a digging tool at the same time. So you go through the game and you dig up different things and kill enemies with your shovel and collect all the awesome valuable gems. I haven't played this game in a little while, but I remember loving it when it came out. So these are the checkpoints in the game. You can't see it now, but the really interesting thing about them is that you can destroy them. And destroying them gives you the opportunity to get a lot more money, but you can't use that checkpoint anymore. So for the people that want a more challenging run, you can get a lot more resources by killing the checkpoints. It also follows the golden rule of Nintendo games, where if you land on something like the spikes, you die instantly. Here's a giant bubble dragon. He's pretty easy though. You just have to dunk on his head. Ooh, he gave us a lot. And you can use your shovel to throw things at the enemies, which is pretty funny in itself. And then when you kill the skeletons, they drop their heads so you can throw back at them. Probably one of my favorite games of all time is Mega Man 2 on the Nintendo, which this game really reminds me of. You'll see a lot more of the similarities between this and Mega Man as we go on. For right now, we're just in the intro. Oh crap, I did not expect those guys to pop out of there. But this is one of my favorite types of games where it's very bare bones and it's just very polished and fun. It doesn't need to add a million mechanics to the game to make it interesting. What do we have over here? So there's a music note. They're kind of... whoa, I noticed this on the wall. Music notes are kind of like... they're basically just collectibles. They don't have all that much effect on the game, but you collect them all and it lets you listen to different music once we get into town. The little, like, jackhammer downbound attack is the best, because it lets you just bounce off enemies. Oh no. And I could have shown you a cool way to use it, but I fucked up. Another interesting thing that it takes from the old Nintendo games is that once you walk off screen, the enemies respawn. Which is a very classic Nintendo thing. But Nintendo did it because of the very limited memory on the Nintendo systems. This game is just kind of emulating it to give you that extra nostalgia for anyone that's played the old Nintendo games. Just dig up all this crap so we can get our sweet jewels. I have to sacrifice this one because I didn't bounce off the head of that dragon when I was over there. Actually, I could probably do it on the way back if I wanted to, but I'm not going to worry about it right now, since there's plenty of money to get in this game. I'll show you how it's done over here. Come on. Oh, you don't want to fight me? Alright, you can just die then. So you can tell on the right side there's a hidden path that you can break through from the crack on the block. A lot of the hidden paths in this game, though, aren't as obvious as that. And there's a lot of different hidden things you can find if you explore good enough. Which makes the game really exciting to really test out every path and try to figure out what's over there. This dragon's boring, doesn't even do anything. What about this one? Nah, it just flies up and down. Let's see what's in here. Whoa, skeleton, calm down. Okay, so there's a chest that's over there. Yeah, see, that one didn't have a crack on it. And that was the kind of introduction to the secret areas that don't have cracks on them, where you can get extra stuff. It just made it easy in the beginning because it showed you that there was an area over there you could get to, but normally it would just let you walk by it and you would miss out on the extra spoils. Damn dragons. The downward strike is so good though. It's so effective against most of the enemies. Come on. I don't think there's anything down here. I can check that. One of my other favorite parts about this game is the duck. Here's you standing, here's you ducking. So you kind of just do a little dance whenever you feel like it. Here's another bubble dragon. This one's a little more of a pain in the ass. Oh, fuck. Yeah, as much as I talk about this game, I'm gonna die a lot, probably. Mostly because I'm bad. This game has a sort of a very slight similarity to Dark Souls where when you die you lose your money. You lose some of your money though, not like all of it in Dark Souls. But you lose some of your money and you have to go back to where you died to get it, and then if you die again then you lose whatever money you drop there. This game is meant to kill you a lot too because there's a lot of, oh come on, insta-death things that can kill you. Like the spikes and the infinite falls to your death. But that's what made the old Nintendo games interesting, was back in the day when there was just Nintendo and Sega Genesis came out a little after that, there was a very small pool of games to play through, so when you got a game, you spent the time to master it, and you would beat the game and finish it to its full extent. Nowadays, everyone's just, you have a giant Steam library of like 100 games, 90 of which you just got in Steam sales and you've never played, so if a game is slightly boring, you can just ditch it and go play a different game. But back in the day, there wasn't that many options, so when you got a game, you enjoyed it to its fullest. Which usually meant that the games were absurdly hard sometimes, and you would have to spend a long time practicing and training to beat them. What was this? Chicken? Good old chicken. I can't remember what that's a reference to. It might be Golden Axe, where you get chickens to heal yourself. This game has a lot of, it really loves its roots, and it has a lot of throwbacks to old Nintendo games. So here's Black Knight, our arch nemesis. I knew you'd show your face sooner or later, the cerulean coward. Turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore. Stand aside, Black Knight. I've no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate. Your time away has dulled your senses. Can't you see? This entire valley has been conquered by the Enchantress, and her invincible Knights of the Order of No Quarters stand between you and the tower. But none of that matters because anyone after the Enchantress has to go through me. Steal thy shovel. So he's basically our arch rival that is more or less us, just dark. He's also kind of an asshole. The bosses in this game, oh shit, bosses in this game are pretty cool. A lot of them are pretty challenging. But you have to figure out their patterns. Oh, come on. I'm doing terrible as usual. That's my favorite though, is when he throws the ball at you, you can shovel it back. Whoa, no. Oh, come on. Yeah, laugh it up. Yeah, how you like that? Oh shit. Oh. A lot of this game is pattern recognition as well. So sometimes you have to play the bosses a few times to figure out what their pattern is before you can come up with a strategy to beat them. Yeah, whooped his ass and he scurried out of there. Oh, and here's a very Golden Axe scene too. If you've ever played the Golden Axe games, you know all about the falling asleep by the campfire. But instead of getting ravaged by little gnomes, we have to catch Shield Knight in our dreams. We have to be her hero. I'll save you! And luckily all that coal we were putting in the fire turned into diamonds while we were asleep. So if you've ever played old games like Super Mario World, this should look very familiar to you. So let's go into the village. Halt, no weapons. We have enough to worry about lately without everyone swinging swords around. Oh, haha, that's no weapon, that's just a shovel. You may enter then, and don't forget. Press up to talk to everyone. Yeah, I'm sure everyone presses up to talk to each other here. Oh, she said she digs my weapon. Get it? All the puns. Hail, traveler, I'm but a simple bard, but I have a big problem. I've lost all my music sheets. My entire repertoire lays scattered across the land. If you ever find a music sheet, return it to me and I shall reward you handsomely. So this is the guy we sell our music sheets to that we picked up in the little secret areas. He also lets us listen to different music from the game, which is kind of cool. Apparently I still have my stuff unlocked from my other games, but he lets you listen to whatever song you pick up, and you can listen to that while you're running around town. So if you particularly think a song is interesting from a dungeon, you can listen to it while you roam around town. So here's Mr. Goatman, the Goatician. Ah, decisions, so I extend my magic or health, or just eat a tin can. I didn't know we were playing Goat Simulator here. Why not buy my meal ticket and help narrow my options? Sure. So this is the upgrade area. You have the gastronomer that helps you upgrade your health. And then you have this girl that helps you upgrade your magic. Usually I like to go for health. A meal ticket, hand it to me, I'll get to work on my best recipe. I'll dazzle your palate in no time or less, so bon appetit and pardon the mess. This guy, as pro as he looks, makes the strangest meals you've ever seen. Like this. It looks like he just chopped up a rat and threw it on the plate for me. But now my life is upgraded. Let's go down here and see what we got. There's a bunch of people down here. This is Grandma Swamp. She's telling us about her third eye. I don't really need to know about her third eye. She tells us all her stats though. It's nothing all that interesting. Then you go over here, look at this wall. Sure hope no one busts it down. Look who we have in here. I suppose peaceful solitude is too much to ask for when there's assholes with shovels around. As long as I'm stranded here. Shall we pass the time with a little game? Sure, let's play a little game. This is this little, somewhat challenging game where you have to knock the potions into these things on the side to get points. It's very similar to a game you would play at a carnival and lose all your money to. I am, for some reason, doing incredibly well at it right now. Usually I'm completely garbage at this. I'm sure I'll start doing worse like I am right now to make up for it. Oh no. It starts getting intense. Oh, just get that one. Oh, that didn't hit anything? I think I did pretty bad there. 185 points. Oh. Oh, I got an achievement for that and everything. I guess I've never done that good before. That's pretty cool. You guys are witnessing history in the making right here. Here's a triple acolyte. All hail the troop king. Yeah, I'll take your chalice. The chalice is amazing. You'll see later. What do you got for me? Fishing rod or chaos sphere? I honestly love the shit out of the chaos sphere. I'll show you how it works in a second. You basically just throw a ball and it just goes and destroys the shit out of enemies. Let's move on up here. Not sure if we can buy anything else from this guy. Oh, we can buy another one for 4,500. Why not? A little short on gold. Oh, I only have 1,300? Alright, well, fuck you then. Look at this little girl. Let's fuck with her game here. Get out of here. It's my ring. What's in here? Whole lot of nothing. You can just go around fucking with all the townspeople, like this person. Those buckets heavy enough for you? And get this music sheet up here. And there's Gandalf down here. Many trials await you, don't despair. May each defeat strengthen your resolve. It's also an anteater. Oh, dear lady. You're a bit too short for me? Well, fuck off then. Not sure what my favorite people are. There's also some horse-headed people that I really love. So, this is going to be it for episode 1. I know it's somewhat of a long introduction, but next episode we're going to fight Pridemore Knight, Lair of the King Knight. So we're going to fight King Knight next time, so look forward to that. If you like this video, please give it a like and comment and subscribe to see more videos. See you guys next time.